Our story begins with Vic riding a bike in the forest. He then gets home and his wife Melinda is waiting for him, but she says nothing to him. The next day their daughter is playing loud music and this annoys Melinda. Vic asks her to decrease the music so that the mom can have a peaceful evening. Melinda calls Vic up to her room to help her choose a dress to wear to the party, and he tells her the black dress is perfect. They head on to the party, and on arriving they are greeted by their friends. Melinda runs off as she is looking for someone and she finally sees him. It turns out that she has been waiting for Joel. Melinda and Joel are in a relationship, and Vic at first seems to be fine with this as their marriage is an open one. He secretly follows these two and sees them kissing. His friend comes to him and informs him that this whole open marriage thing is making him look stupid. Melinda later starts playing a piano and dedicates the song to her husband, but he isn't so impressed by it. Joel later gets a chance to talk to Vic, and Vic tells him that he killed the last guy who fell in love with his wife. Joel is confused as he thought that both parties were fine with this arrangement, but it turns out Vic isn't. Joel storms off, and this makes Melinda sad. She questions Vic if he said anything to Joel, but he denies. The next morning, Melinda is having a hangover, and Vic helps his daughter out with a science project. He later takes her to school and heads home. Back at home, Melinda finds out what Vic said to Joel, and this annoys her. She in turn invites Joel over for lunch as it is his last day in town. Everything seems to be going fine until Joel and Melinda get too touchy. At night, Vic waits when his wife is away and orders a taxi for Joel. They have lunch at a friend's, and it turns out this friend doesn't like Vic because he got rich off developing military drones that kill people, but Vic doesn't mind him. Later on, Vic dances with another girl at the party, and this surprises everyone as Vic never dances. This makes Melinda a little jealous, and on their way home she confronts him. The next day he gets a call from the bank telling him that his wife was transferring a large sum of money to a man called Charlie, but it didn't go through. Now, Vic is curious about this Charlie guy, and it turns out he is a piano artist who has been giving his wife lessons. They end up having a party, and Melinda invited Charlie over and asks him to play something for everyone. Everyone is excited apart from Vic as he knows that there must be more going on. Later that evening, he spots his wife coming from the bathroom with Charlie, and this annoys him. It starts raining outside and everyone leaves the pool, but Vic stays behind and he drowns Charlie. He then enters the room and hangs out with his friends like nothing happened. Melinda starts looking for Charlie and she lands on his body in the pool. They pull him out and Vic tries giving him CPR, but it turns out he is already gone. On the cops arriving, Melinda accuses her husband, Vic, for being the murderer, but he brushes it off as he claims he was with his friends the whole time. The next day, he takes his daughter to school and bumps into the wife of the friend that doesn't like him. She confesses to him that her husband and Melinda have been meeting up and discussing how Vic is a murderer, and Vic invites them both over for dinner. He reaffirms to his friend that he had nothing to do with the murder, but he doesn't believe him. Vic goes on his daily biking and spots a car following him, so he takes note of its number plate. Later that day, he finds the car that has been following him, and on entering the cafe, where it was packed, he sees his wife with a mysterious man. He claims to be a psychiatrist, but Vic sees through this lie and figures out that he is the private investigator who was paid to follow him. He later heads over to the friend who has been feeding his wife misinformation and confronts him. On returning home, he sees Melinda with a new man already. Quick question, you're already playing games every day. So why aren't you getting paid for it? Today's video is sponsored by Free Cash, a platform that literally pays you real money just for playing games. Yes, not points, not gift cards, but actual cash. On Free Cash, you download fun games, complete simple levels, and boom, you earn real money straight to your PayPal, Bitcoin, or bank. And the fun part? Every week, the top gamers get awarded real money, all the way from $10,000 to $100. Take an example of this user called Gable Games 2008. He literally joined the platform less than 3 weeks ago, and he played consistently and won $10,000 in just 3 weeks. It's fast, easy, and the best part, completely free to join. And here's the deal, when you sign up using my exclusive link below, you get a one-time chance to win up to $250 in real cash, not coupons, not credits. Cash you can actually withdraw and spend however you want. It takes less than 60 seconds to register and you're already playing games anyway. So why not let those games pay you? Don't miss out. This offer is only available for a limited time. Click the link in the description and pinned comment right now, sign up for free and start earning today. Thank you Free Cash for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. Vic ends up following his wife with this new guy and sees them being overly friendly. Back home, he assures his daughter that the rumors of him being a killer are not true, but she doesn't believe him. He gets to the hallway and notices his wife blushing on a phone call, and this pisses him off. He then invites this guy over for dinner, and him and his wife are all lovey-dovey, but he manages to contain his anger. The next day, he invites this guy to a hike and he ends up hitting him on the head and kills him. Days pass and the wife is concerned that she hasn't heard from her fling in a while, so he decides to take her for a picnic to get her mind of stuff. They have a good time, but the wife forgot her scarf at the place, so he promises to pick it up the next day. He heads there and spots the body he buried in water floating, so he tries to push it to deeper water, and the neighbor, who was suspicious of him, had followed him. He gets in the car and drives off to report him to the police, and Vic starts chasing in. Vic falls in front of the car, and this causes his neighbor to crush the car and dies. Back home, his wife lands on the wallet of her fling and realizes that her husband killed him, but today she decides to stick to her husband's side and burns this wallet. If you want to watch or download this movie and so much more for free, check out C Fleeks in link in pinned comment and video description, and don't forget to join Free Cash to get some extra money. See you on our next video.